Hello, guys. So this is my post UFC 325 review. What an event! What an excellent event! With Volkanoski against Diego Lopes, the second bout in the series, and Volkanovski came out in flying colors. So I'm going to talk mostly about the last three fights and see what you guys think. So, the fight between Fiziev and Mauricio Rufy. What can you say about this guy, Rufy? Excellent all through. Rufy has shown progressively that he's here to stay in the lightweight. This guy's striking is on another level. I was thinking Fiziev was going to give him a very tough time, because Fiziev is one of the most dangerous lightweights in that division. He has shown it time and time again. He's dangerous on the feet. He has a very good takedown defense. He has shown it against the likes of Gaethje. He has done it against the likes of Gamrot, and we've seen it fight and fight again. And this guy has proven himself very dangerous. And against Mauricio Rufy, I thought it was going to be a chess match between these two, because Rufy is dangerous on the feet. It's a striking match, but I know that Fiziev can take a punch, so that's what I banked on. But unfortunately, when the fight began, Fiziev was doing a lot of boxing kicks, lower kicks, and so on. But Rufy decided to go a bit patient. He took his time and waited for the right opportunity. And whenever that came, he exploded. He exploded very, 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 very fast. And one of those explosions in round two is what led to the stunner. And stunned Fiziev, and he turned around halfway, and then Rufy followed and had a technical knockout. What a fight, what a fight. Rufy has announced himself now, despite his loss to BSD in the last fight. He has shown that, yes, he's bounced back and he has learned his lessons. Then the next fight between Dan Hooker and Benoit Saint-Denis, that's BSD. That was another fight, although personally I knew BSD would most likely win the fight, but I think it played out the way I thought it would, because Benoit Saint-Denis is a guy that advances, is very aggressive, and he finds the opportunity to finish fights. And that's what he did with Hooker, Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker was smart initially by trying to go to the body. He had a lot of tip kicks to the body, and seemed to be affecting BSD at some point. But BSD immediately tried to change his approach and tried to wrestle him. The initial attempts failed, but at some point, Hooker made a very, very strategic mistake by trying to take BSD down, and BSD took an opportunity, because it seems BSD is very good at counter, and he reversed the position, and then he had the advantage, and that's how he got Hooker on the ground and rained a lot of elbows on him. So Benoit Saint-Denis should be number 7 or number 8 or even number 6 at this point after this fight. So fight from this point on for him is going to be a lot more tougher. All right, so the final fight was the one Alexander Volkanovski against Diego Lopes. Many people thought it would be slightly more competitive this time because Diego was fighting with less experience in the first fight, and coming into the second fight, a lot of people thought he would have learned a lot and he would have adjusted more this time around to be able to limit maybe the movements of Volkanovski and put more damage on him. But Volkanovski was Volkanovski. He did a lot of movement. You could see his movement was even better than the first time, and it was very difficult to find him. Diego was constantly looking for Volkanovski, and he was not there. And anytime Diego tries to go in a chaotic fashion, Volkanovski will meet him midway and exchange, and he got the better of him. So Volkanovski proved once again he's one of the best flyweight champion that's ever emerged from the UFC and all of mixed martial arts. You gotta give it up for him. The only blemish he has had on his record, the fight with Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev. So I won't be doubtful if Ilia Topuria or any of these guys can come down to his weight class, and if they'll be able to beat him at that weight. So we gotta give it up for Volkanovski. That's proven again. So the next set of guys that are going to fight with him would have to be either Evloev or the British guy. So that's what we are now. All right. So leave your comments, and I'll be there to respond to them. Thank you.